This one's just going to be about a bunch of odds and ends. First of all, what are these crazy little flying things that we're finding around the lake here? I think they're called midges, something like that. When I first saw them, I thought, oh, they're kind of cute. They're, you know, 10 or 15 of them flying around. Didn't think much of it. And a week later, they're flying around like a dark cloud. As a matter of fact, if there's no wind and you're standing around one of those clouds, it almost sounds like somebody's flying a drone. But still, they weren't bothering me and wasn't bothering them. And then today, I went for a walked into one of those clouds by accident, wasn't paying attention, was off pondering. And I'll be darned if those little boogers didn't decide to follow me through my whole 2-mile walk. They weren't biting, they weren't doing anything, just flying. I think they were just pestering me because they were bored. So now I went from, oh, they're okay, to not really appreciating the fact that they decided to follow me for a whole 2-mile walk and fly over my head. So hopefully midges will die pretty soon, and who knows, then it'll be something else. The other thing I thought about was the snakes. I put a little video out there about the gopher snake. When I saw all these little, 8, 9, 10-inch babies getting run over, and little 1-foot, 2-footers being killed by people who thought they were rattlesnakes. And I thought, better put together a video. Well, today I was out on a walk, and there was a gopher snake. That sucker had to be 5 feet. It startled me. It was big. 5-foot snake. I was like, ooh. That could cause people to not want to be around it. It was a little more menacing. So I looked them up and found out that in the wild, they can live to be 10 or 15 years old and grow up to 7 feet, with the average being about 4 or 5 feet. Now, if I'm out here walking around and I see a 7-foot snake, you might hear a scream, because, dang, that's a good-sized snake, 7-footer. Now, the other thing I'm working on, because a lot of you have given me the constructive criticism that I need to figure out how to stay out here longer and not go in town so often. Well, I go into town because, number one, it's a habit. Number two, my entire life I've been very lousy at meal planning. And number three, I go to the library, and that's where I do the uploads of these videos, because I don't have Starlink. I don't have one. If I'm doing it out here in the RV, I'm uploading through my what do they call that? The telephone, my phone link. And boy, that can get expensive. So, I use the library to upload my videos. But I'm also a numbers guy, and I started running the numbers, and if I go every 3rd day, even every 4th day, or even every 5th day, I've gone from going into town 15 times to maybe going into town 6 times. And, I ran the numbers, and if I can go into town every 5th day rather than every other day, I'll save myself about 3 tanks of gas. That'd be $300 a month that I could put towards food or anything else. So you know what, I'm going to work on it. I am the world's worst meal planner, but I am going to start meal planning, because why not? All right, so thank you guys for all your comments. This was a little odds and endsy, but you know, sometimes that's all you got. So, but thank you once again, because I'm going to go to see if I can do 5 days. If I do, I'll let you know, all right? Oh, and one other thing, I've started taking creatine. I tried it once before, didn't do anything except give me diarrhea. So I'm going to try it again and see, because there's a lot of, I don't know, influencers or marketeers or hopefully doctors, some of them saying that creatine is no longer just for athletes, but it's good for people who are starting to get old. So I'm starting creatine, and I'll let you know in a couple of weeks if the proper dosage and everything like that has done anything for me this time around. And as always, man, thank you guys so much, because, you know, I'll keep posting, you keep watching, and heck, I know this is going to sound awful, but YouTube is saying I'm getting close enough, I might actually make some money doing this. So I'm not going to become one of those kind of people. I promise you that. I'm doing this a lot for family and friends, but if this will pay for 1 tank of gas a month, I'll be over the moon. So once again, thank you so much. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your criticisms, and thank you every once in a while for the kick in the butt, because sometimes I need that to get going. So I'll keep posting. You keep watching. Thanks a lot. Bye. GoPro stop.